Hello and welcome to the second video in the Starmade Enterprise D construction. In the first video I had a look at how to import 3D models into Starmade. So if you want to know how to do that, then you can check out the last video. In this video I'm basically just going to be showing you the current model which I've imported. The model which I showed in the last video, I didn't realise that was actually a more accurate way of importing the model, so you can actually voxelize it on a more accurate scale. So this is a newer model. This one was made in 2011 rather than 2004 like the previous one, and it seems to be a bit more detailed and isn't quite so screwed up. So let us continue. So that ship over there in the distance in front of us, that's the old one. As you can see, quite blocky, whereas this one is, as you can see, not that blocky really. Obviously these warp nacelles, the join between those and the engineering hull is much more curved, which was not really shown in the other one. The other one had a very right angle on those. This also has a much better model of what the deflector dish looks like. Before it was really not very well done, to be honest. So that basically just needs some lights put in it, and then that's pretty much done, that bit. Obviously, in comparison to the old model, this one is much more accurate. I mean, the difference is kind of silly, to be honest. Yeah. So this is the model which I'm going to be working from. I've basically just scrapped using the other one because it's completely useless. It's just the sheer scale of the ship really just makes you kind of amazed that somebody actually designed this thing. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. I wonder what this is for. It's just this random door. Oh, it goes nowhere. Oh, okay then. So, as far as I can tell, this is I'm not entirely sure what this is, but I think it's a thruster port. Possibly. That little hole we saw down there, that was a torpedo launch thing. These two areas here, these are both hangars, and the main hangar would be just behind there. Obviously the inside of the ship has nothing in it, it's just an empty shell with just all of the bits on the outside just kind of poking through. It's pretty darn big is all I can say. Pretty kinda impressed with this ship, so that's all for this update. And I'll see you guys next time. Hello again. Now many of you may know, if you have ever watched Star Trek, what this is, which is loading in the background. I'll just hide the GUI for you. Basically, this is a very large space dock. The one, I think it's spacedock 54. I think that's what it is. Possibly. But it's basically just a massive space dock. Which most of the starships are docked to, generally. this is only a small part of it. It's actually taking an exceedingly hilarious time to load. Jesus. So I'll come back as soon as it's loaded, and you can see this. So it's finished loading, and yeah, it's quite large, to say the least. It's not even loaded all of it because I've run out of memory. Or, well, this is just how much the game can display. It's fairly crazy. I think these are antennas. I think. I hope they are. Yeah, it's quite big. Yeah. When you can build something like that without actually having to do any work, it's quite good. Yeah. Pretty darn cool looking.